Bonjour à tous, bienvenue dans ce nouveau cours. Aujourd'hui, on va découvrir le futur proche ensemble. So today we are going to discover the future in French and we are going to see how to make sentences, how to say anything that is going to happen, or if you have the intention to do something tomorrow, day after tomorrow, after a week, after a month, after a year. So we are going to see how we make sentences, how it works, the verb and everything. So in the first slide we have je vais manger. Je vais manger. I'm going to eat. Okay? So we are going to see how this works. So first slide. Use the future proche for something you are going to do soon, upcoming plans or direct intentions. So again, this is something that is going to happen. It didn't happen yet, so it's in the future. So last time we have seen together passé composé, the past. J'ai travaillé, I work. For the present, now it's je travaille, I'm working. And in the future, something that is going to happen. Future proche, soon intention, je vais travailler, I'm going to work. So, passé composé, présent, future proche. So, the formula for this, how to make sentence, how it works. So, we have the subject, who is doing it. Je, tu, il, nous, vous, il. Okay? So, subject plus aller, the verb. This is the engine. It means to go, conjugate to match the subject. Plus infinitive, again the verb. This is the action. The base verb untouched. Infinitive is untouched. The untouched verb. Je vais manger. Tu vas travailler. Nous allons étudier. If you see that in this, the only thing that has changed is the center one. The verb aller, the engine. And we can see the verb has not changed. The ER, and ER. Okay? So, je vais manger, tu vas travailler, nous allons étudier. So, this is the formula, the blueprint to follow. Okay, the table, how this work for the other subject. So, we have the aller verb, to go. And the first one is je vais, I'm going. Tu vas, you are going. Il, elle va, he, she is going. Nous allons, we are going. Vous allez, you are going. Ils, elles vont, they are going. Okay, so you have the whole table to understand that the blue is the subject and the golden, the yellow, the second one is the verb aller. Okay, so this is the engine, that's the only thing that changed. Note, aller is the only verb that changed in this formula. It powers the whole sentence. Okay, so this is something you have to remember, you have to note, and you need to understand that this is the only thing that is going to change in the future. Okay. So again, je vais, I'm going, tu vas, you are going, il, elle va, he, she is going. Nous allons, we are going. Vous allez, you are going. Ils, elles vont, they are going. Okay, what is infinitive? It's the base unconjugated form of a verb. It is the raw material of the action. For example, we have the verb manger, to eat, travailler, to work, étudier, to study, regarder, to watch, parler, to speak. This is the infinitive verb. Okay, that's something that is not going to change in the future. So you will write the same way. So it's different from the passé composé. In the passé composé, you remove the ER and you put the A. Here you are not going to do that. Okay, so assembly line affirmative sentences. Subject, je vais manger. Tu vas travailler. Il va étudier. Nous allons regarder. Vous allez parler. Notice how the green column never changes its shape, only the gold column adapts to the blue column. Again, the same thing, repeat. You need to understand that the only thing that is going to change is the center one. The rest stay the same. Je vais manger, tu vas travailler, il va étudier, nous allons regarder, vous allez parler. So this is something to understand, to memorize, to note somewhere, that this is how it will happen every time for any other verb that you are going to use for the action. Okay, so the verb vault, the action blocks. So daily survival, manger, to eat, cuisiner, to cook, dormir, to sleep. Productivity, travailler, to work, étudier, to study, apprendre, to learn. Leisure and movement, regarder, to watch, acheter, to buy, voyager, to travel. So this is something, again, this is the verb, the sixth verb that you can use in your daily stuff. You need those things. You need to eat, you need to cook, you need to sleep, you need to work, you need to study, you need to learn, you need to watch, you need to buy, and you need to travel. So this is something you can just register. You just need to memorize them, note them, have them on your notebook. So it's something you always revise, and you know that it should be on your fingertip. You need to understand, you need to have this recorded. Okay, anchoring in time. So now we are going to see with the time. Okay, subject against je, verb aller, to go, infinitive, the verb that is never change, time maker. So right now we are going to add the time. So we have multiple. Ce soir, tonight, demain, tomorrow, ce weekend, this weekend, plus tard, later, bientôt, soon. Again, ce soir, tonight, demain, tomorrow, ce weekend, this weekend, plus tard, later, bientôt, soon. Je vais manger à 20h. I am going to eat at 8 p.m. because in French we say 20. So there is no AM or PM in French. So after 12 it's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 and then 00. Ok, so je vais manger à 20h. Je vais travailler demain. Elle va cuisiner ce soir. So the first one is I'm going to eat at 8 p.m. I'm going to work tomorrow. She's going to cook this evening. Okay? Or this night. So, je vais manger à 20h, je vais travailler demain, elle va cuisiner ce soir. So, this is something to understand, to note that if you want to add the time marker, this is how it works. Just need to add this portion after the infinitive word. Okay, so the negative form, the ne pas clamp. In the near future, the negative clamp only squeeze the engine aller. It never touch the infinitive. Subject, ne pas, ne allez pas. So, ne allez pas. And infinitive. Je, the blue, ne vais pas travailler. I'm not going to work. Tu ne vas pas sortir. You are not going to go out. Il ne va pas manger. He is not going to eat. Okay? So, je ne vais pas travailler. Tu ne vas pas sortir. Il ne va pas manger. S is silent. Ok? Je ne vais pas travailler. Je ne vais pas sortir. Enfin, tu ne vas pas sortir. Il ne va pas manger. So, this is the negative form. Whenever you want to see that is not going to happen, this is how you say. Because it's the future. It's something, if you want to say that you are not going to work, it's in the future. It didn't happen yet. It's going to happen, but you are already sharing your intention that you are not going to do it. Okay, so how the question work? Asking questions, the inquiry module. To ask a yes or no question, simply attach est-ce que to the beginning of the sentence block. Okay, so we have the base block we have seen in the previous slide, and you just need to add est-ce que. Est-ce que, subject, aller, infinitive. For example, est-ce que tu vas travailler demain? It's a question. Are you going to work tomorrow? I'm asking someone. Est-ce que vous allez voyager? Are you going to travel? Again, it's a question in the future. Est-ce qu'il va étudier? Interesting. Are you going to study? Now, is he going to study? Is he going to study? Okay? So, response, oui, je vais travailler. Non, je ne vais pas travailler. So, yes and no. So, again, if you want to ask question, you just need to add est-ce que. Okay? Est-ce que. And if it's il, remember that the E is removed and you have to put the apostrophe. Okay? So, est-ce qu'il va étudier? Est-ce qu'il va étudier? And if it's she, you just remove the il and you put elle. Est-ce qu'elle va travailler, étudier? Est-ce qu'elle va étudier? Est-ce qu'il va étudier? Okay, so this is how you ask questions in the future, if that is going to happen or not. So you ask someone. Okay, so syntax transformation grid. Affirmative, je vais dormir. So this we are going to confirm something, that we are going to sleep. Je vais dormir. Elle va cuisiner. Nous allons voyager. Okay? So we just approve, we just confirm that this is going to happen. Je vais dormir. Elle va cuisiner. Nous allons voyager. It's a confirmation this is going to happen. Negative, we are confirming that this is not going to happen. Je ne vais pas dormir. I'm not going to sleep. Elle ne va pas cuisiner. She is not going to cook. Nous n'allons pas voyager. There is a glitch here. You remove the J. The J here you remove. Nous n'allons pas voyager. Okay? Nous n'allons pas voyager. You remove the G here. That's a glitch. Okay, so je ne vais pas dormir. Elle ne va pas cuisiner. Nous n'allons pas voyager. And the last one, if you ask question to anyone, est-ce que tu vas dormir? Est-ce qu'elle va cuisiner? Est-ce que vous allez voyager? Again, there is a glitch here. You remove the J here. Est-ce qu'elle va cuisiner? You remove this letter. Okay. Est-ce que vous allez voyager? Again, est-ce que tu vas dormir? Est-ce qu'elle va cuisiner? Est-ce que vous allez voyager? So this is how you ask questions. So you have the whole table here, how to manage this. Okay, to avoid the mistake, error number 1, conjugating both verbs. That's some error even the French do. So that's something to understand. Because we are talking about the future, the verb is not going to change. So it will stay in the infinitive mode. Okay? So it will not be je vais travailler. Correction. Only the engine aller changes. The only action stays in the infinitive loop. Je vais travailler. So this is the right way. Don't do that, please. Okay. Forgetting the infinitive ending. Je vais manger. You remove the R. That's wrong. Je vais manger. Like that. Always use the full uncut base verb. Okay. Again, that's just to repeat the thing I've told you in the previous slide. Okay. So if you want to say that it's going to happen. So we have the à bientôt, it's see you soon. À demain, see you tomorrow. Bon weekend, have a good weekend. Okay. So à demain, je vais. There is a big glitch here. Okay, à demain, je vais nous étudier. That's wrong. Okay. À demain, je vais étudier. You remove the nous. À demain, je vais étudier. Bon week-end, nous allons voyager. Bon week-end, nous allons voyager. That's fine. So, à bientôt for see you soon. À demain, see you tomorrow. Bon week-end, have a good weekend. So, à demain, je vais étudier. You remove the nous. Bon week-end, nous allons voyager. Okay, à demain, je vais étudier is tomorrow see you tomorrow, I'm going to study. Okay, bon week-end, nous allons voyager. Have a good weekend, we are going to travel. Yeah, so that's it. So the master sentence generator, trace a path from left to right. You now have the tools to build hundreds of unique sentences. Okay, demain, ce soir, ce weekend. This is the time. Subject, je vais. If you want to negation option, ne pas, you add the ne pas between before the vais and after. Action, verb, infinitive, again that not change. Manger, travailler, regarder un film, étudier le français, sortir avec mes amis. Demain, je vais manger. Ce soir, je vais regarder un film. Ce week-end, nous allons étudier le français. Ce soir, vous allez sortir avec mes amis. So this is a whole way, that's basically the master thing to understand how to make different sentences from this thing. You just need to change the action. The main thing is the action that is going to change and the time. The rest depend on you if you are talking about yourself, about you or someone else. So yeah, so this is the thing to understand. So this is a small conversation. in real world. So weekend planning. Qu'est-ce que tu vas faire ce week-end? Qu'est-ce que tu vas faire ce week-end? Je vais sortir avec mes amis, je vais regarder un film. Et toi? Je vais travailler, je vais étudier le français. Okay. What are you going to do this weekend? I am going to go out with my friend. I am going to watch a movie. And you? Je vais travailler, je vais étudier le français. I am going to work and I am going to study French. So you are now equipped to navigate the near future. Bon courage. So this session was focused on the future, how to make sentences in French if we are talking about something that is going to happen in the future.